Oh, this, man. I almost clicked stop streaming instead of studio mode. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Apparently you can influence the post-credit scene in this episode. Which makes me feel conflicted. Like, it doesn't change the story, but, like, I don't know. I'll think about it when I get there. Let's get going. We should finish, like, just in time for the Mario thing. The Mario. We can play football. Hey, Finn.
Ah, there you are, my friends. I'm so
Just in
glad
time.
you could make it back for our final chapter.
Final chapter.
It has been 1 week since the tragic turn
too,
of
game
events
guy.
that
This has been a good
transformed Max
season.
from irrepressible scab
I don't want to
to
talk over him now.
rampaging behemoth. Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing hideous spores that feed off the psychic energy of Dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam and Max.
Wait, that's the
Who
lady
is
from the
it?
TV station.
That remains to be revealed. I'll join you again at the halfway point to give you one final guess.
There's Sybil. I
But
don't.
for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
I don't recognize that Egyptian guy between Sybil and the TV producer, and I feel kind of bad about that. Unless they're introduced in this episode. I was looking for a character I didn't recognize, and I saw them. Ha ha ha! Oh, hi, Max. Yeah, I didn't know if I just forgot them or. Unless that's supposed to be,
Sleep.
What Sam and Mac looked like in the past.
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools! Why did they insist on running that independent film festival?
Independent film has never led to anything good.
The creature is destroying the city, and the longer we wait, the more powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maintrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Enter through the mouth? That's suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3 meters wide.
Chicken guy.
3 meters.
I forgot his name.
That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I gonna find a team of highly trained experts?
Yeah, I thought so. Speaking of Star Wars references, the new Obi-Wan is some. I'll touch on it a little later. Mr. Featherly, I thought it was Feather something. Now, Sam and Max doesn't really give me much talking time, so we'll talk about Obi-Wan, the state of play, and some of the other stuff during Mario.
Sam. As the official representative of the theater district, I offer our full support in this time of crisis.
Because I don't want to talk over other characters.
Hiya, Mr. Featherly. Want to join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside any theater smaller than 500 seats or any creature larger than 10 stories.
I guess that
And
makes sense.
for obvious reasons, I am averse to being eaten.
Eh. So, Super Ball. Stepping into this
Very
role
well.
pretty
Keep me
easily, aren't
updated.
we?
Yes, sir.
Want to join us on the Max Rescue Team, President Super Ball?
Can't, sir. The 28th Amendment specifically forbids the acting president to enter the box. Besides,
Oh, shit.
I have
Ah!
to stay here to prepare the nuclear strike when you and your team fail.
Thanks for the vote of encouragement.
That was
I'm
a
sorry, sir. I'm
Aw.
lashing out. It's just separation anxiety.
that was a good line, and I accidentally skipped it. I was rubbing my eye, and I put my hand back on the mouse, and I accidentally right-clicked. The 28th Amendment prevents the president from entering the body of a former president. Okay.
Awfully convenient that you're next in line for the presidency right as Max
Well,
gets
there
turned
is no
into a
vice
giant
president,
monster.
actually.
Yes, sir. Convenient and terrible.
I didn't think about that before. Max didn't have a vice president.
How bad's the damage, Super Ball?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever to enter New York, not counting those coming from Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire island of Manhattan.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a
Pretty
sewer
much.
system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the Chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
Well, it's better than escaping from L.A.
What was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
You have to
A
surf
full
out of there.
nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for that?
Each of the Maintrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead and given a programming upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
A nuclear strike would wipe out all of New York, not to mention kill my formerly little buddy.
Acceptable losses. It's all part of contingency plan 2, devised when Max became president.
Acceptable? How can you say... Wait, contingency plan 2?
Statistical analysis indicated that Max becoming a gargantuan hellbeast was the second most likely outcome.
What was the most likely outcome?
Imagine a scenario involving the worst aspects of the Norse legend of Ragnarok, the Book of Revelations, and Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, okay. Alright, catch you later, Super Bowl.
Will you join the rescue team, Mama Bosco?
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course. We will? Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the dark dimension.
That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Sybil! Oh, she married Lincoln. Yeah, pretty much.
Sybil, you've come to help us
Wait.
save Max?
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
What? But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud.
There are questions I want to ask involving Sybil and the statue of Abraham Lincoln, but I also don't want to, because that would go into realms of things I don't think I could comprehend or want to consider. I'm not entirely sure.
Today is a good day to die.
If you're a giant monster attacking the city, am I right, fellas?
Oh, he got a body back.
Now, you
Okay.
all know I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass.
Yeah, last we saw him, he was just ahead.
Move out!
You know, after we blew him up.
3, 4.
Put a ring on it.
Bye, honey. Be careful.
Oh, and he can fly, of course. Well, I saw Flint over there. Let's go see
Hey,
what
pal. What's the rumpus?
he and Grandpa
Flint,
Stinky are up
Want
to.
to join us inside Max's body for
Nice. I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Don't fret, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot.
Does he really have to do that? With the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah!
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's an Irish lullaby.
That's what I'm trying to not think
Can we
about.
not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
I do need to remember that line about beaten cheeks, though, while the beaten's still good.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed, fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I?
And I'm still laughing about that Armageddon thing.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it. And they are not going to catch me by surprise.
Were you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
Registered
really
trademark.
the city together too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you a super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you go.
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke. Now I've got to perfect a recipe of my own.
1,024 gallons of pure New York City tap water. Mostly pure pork byproduct or substitute. A ton of cornmeal, 800 gallons of vegetable oil, and 1 egg for binding. Wait, what's about heat with unholy flame? Sounds about right. So the water's already Is that him? Sal? Sal!
Hey, Sal. Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech?
Sal's alive! Hell yeah! Okay, I feel good.
Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of 1 delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floating knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Used box.
Last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme, gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom.
Okay, so let's see.
No, these are too delicious to waste.
Well, no, I want to. Hold up. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Mmm, something smells good. Come on, Max. Here, boy.
I thought about getting a corn dog earlier today, too. So that mixes our cornmeal with the water. Oh shit, I just turned on caps lock.
Hey, Sal. He's probably still smarting from falling down that bottomless pit. I'll come back and talk to him later.
I can keep hoping.
Manhattan, a city under siege. But is it, as
Satan.
some would have you believe, the fault of an out-of-control hell beast or something far, far worse?
Herr Watchert, you're blocking the light!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
I didn't even know Hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
From the great pesto flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Mets, New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Mind if I scooch on through and get to that water tower?
I cannot deal with more of these delays!
Please, Sam. The lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
Hello, Jurgen. Satan's got you as his cameraman now?
Sam, please. I'm a German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
Hey, Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
I did just finish reading Dante's Inferno. You know, where he's just like chewing guys up.
What are you filming here exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
I'm waiting for to read Purgatorio and Paradiso, because I mean it's good, but it's so hard to read. Just the way it's written.
I want to go on record saying sorry Max blew up your toy box.
And that's another thing. Devil's Toy Box? I've never seen the thing before in my life. It's slander, pure and simple.
Yeah, the story I heard was it got left behind by some elder gods or something.
Exactly. elder gods. They were already gone by the time I got here. Pinning this on me is nothing but character assassination. Note the lack of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world.
I like that. There's just a...
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
But is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Or wait. I fucked that up.
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Sorry, Satan. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get out of the way. I'm a little... I'm trying to figure out...
Check.
Check. Succubus. Is this thing on?
Cheeky little succubus. That hasn't come up in a while.
Yay!
We should probably do another anime games... or anime music game segment at some point. I just don't know exactly what I'd do.
Are you okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
Back to being Satan's secretary.
Batter up.
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside it.
So, looks like you and Lincoln had an, eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his... Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry, my brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later?
Wait,
and here we
13?
are.
What?
Well, I'm glad you two had a nice honeymoon, even though you must never ever speak of it again in my presence.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much you both like new guns, so before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Ooh, gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh. Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your, condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
That baby's coming out this stream.
Can you help me out with this recipe, Sybil?
Sorry, Sam. I can strip down a DeSoto, psychoanalyze a serial killer, and carry a national monument in my body for 13 months, but I never learned to cook. I don't even own a mixing bowl.
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after college, I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're the best. Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here.
Oh, God.
I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
No.
Okay, see you around, Sybil.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave.
5th trimester. Good God.
Corn dogs. They're good, and good for you.
That'd be a quintmester, I guess. Oh Lord. Just thinking about. I don't like this stream already. I'm thinking about weird shit. Where is? No, I want to read it.
It's Grandpa Stinky's recipe for his diabolically delicious corn dogs. They're Max's favorite.
Yep, we're just missing an egg. And where do you think we're gonna get that?
I am at your service, Sam.
It was sure nice of you to pitch in to help save Max, Mr. Featherly.
Of course. Anything for this great city, Sam. I would sacrifice my soul itself to guarantee the spirit of theater lives on, and the lights of Broadway are never truly snuffed out.
I thought Max destroyed Broadway the first night of his rampage.
Indeed. And my theater is now buried beneath 2 tons of his spore. So I have some free time on my hands.
Mr. Featherly's laid eggs before. Don't question it.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Very well.
Yes,
Bear in mind
Mr.
that this is
Featherly.
strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I simply can't help you until you get everyone to turn around and stop watching me.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's fine. Egg? Alright.
Getting Giant Max to eat you is gonna be tricky.
Not as hard as you think, Mom Bosco.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass whooping.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry, we're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry.
Yeah, the cops are great.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that going to take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
Oh, Lord.
So if a gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the Crimetron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster
Aw.
machine.
Ouch. How's
Good for them.
Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Oh, Kurt.
Have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
That is one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
After God of War, I'm not too worried about PG-13.
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
Can never be too careful, guys. You better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
Any luck yet, Sam?
Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
Later, Paperweight.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Super Bowl turnaround.
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Finally. It's going to take forever to get my figure back.
Thanks, Super Bowl.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
I love Super Bowl. I wish I could come up with context for a Super Bowl emote, but I just don't know what that would be for. I can't justify it.
One recipe to rule them all and one egg for binding.
Nerd!
Now, how am I going to find a way to heat this up?
The potion is completed, my brothers!
We must feed the host.
Blessed corn dogs! Last one in's a stinking parasite!
It's beautiful.
Use corn dog DeSoto.
Okay, everybody, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Disgusting.
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mametrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
Only a little less outdated. Oh, now we got the opening. sound going? So how did we get into the corn dog? Based on the cherished 80s adult film Totally Into Max. Okay. I'm trying not. There were so many things to not think about this episode.
Well, here we are in Max's stomach.
Ruminate, ruminate. Trespassers will be digested.
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, GI to brain. Trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Should have done that before we left. Now craving corn dog.
Now craving.
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
The food processor.
This must be how Max digests stuff.
Like the tender morsels of wayward travelers.
Ugh. I'm an elder god, and even I found that creepy.
What? A jar.
It's my government-issued jar of chocolate-covered espresso beans. Everybody in the city got one to help us stay awake against Max's creepy spores.
I didn't
they
actually.
were giving out cans of Head Rush brand energy drink, but it all got recalled on account of the high fructose corn syrup and tiny shards of broken glass.
But I didn't actually look at my inventory before.
Hope this works. There's enough caffeine in here to make even a film blogger get up and move.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody. How are we going to get out of here and up to the brain?
He's still trying to digest the DeSoto dog, and that's just empty calories.
The best
We
kind.
need to find a way to get a rush of blood or endorphins or something up to his gray matter.
Ladies and horrible monsters first.
If they're empty calories, that means there's nothing bad in them, right?
Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster.
Last stop, the cerebral cortex.
I suppose that Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max is host to all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Greed galloping Golgi and lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mind worms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mind worms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
It seems to be teeming with dark energy as well.
Featherly in the
Still,
background.
once we've removed it, your friend should pop right down to normal again. They're assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
There.
I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me.
The brain synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Whoa. God, get away, fake Max.
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. We won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
Convenient. I'll take it.
Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
No, not really.
How about now?
Still no. This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes.
Also, we've got these Cthulhu tentacles here again.
I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
The dark matter is slowly transforming Max's entire body. If we don't act quickly, he'll be in this form permanently.
But we can't do anything about those without the toy robot. Or maybe we'll find something else? I don't know. Oh, later, Paperweight.
Where did they?
Did everybody get all staticky and find themselves in the stomach again?
I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are now at the mercy of the brain, Butterball.
Max must be using his psychic powers to keep us from entering the brain.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a better idea. If we could put enough electrical current through Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain.
But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
Then we've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown.
Sounds like we need to go to the legs. And I did see these tubes all have different things on it. So that goes to the stomach, that goes to the hands. So where's the one for the legs? Oh, here we go.
This must be for Max's inner monologue.
Still analog, for the warm, rich sounds you can't get from digital.
I guess it would help if I actually put a record on this thing.
And go downtown. I don't know why I said it like that.
Looks like some kind of exercise room?
Oh, hey, Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
Great work, Sybil. That's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud. Consecrated Kreskin on a communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
Yeah, that's what being a former scuba diver gets you. You learn how to rewire people's brains and shit.
I'm finally seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
It's all of our stuff.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition.
Mariachi frogs.
Max got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
I want to turn on the mariachi frogs.
Max got
Did
me
I
that
do
set
something?
of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
I want them to sing. Fine.
Our old souvenir from the mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory.
But what is that? It's Nuckies? Nut log?
Ah, I remember that old bucket of fish. Ah, things were so much simpler back then.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it.
Nut log.
Is that our old roach farm? No way. I'd forgotten all about that. And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is about to hatch.
Baby cell?
It's beautiful.
Huh?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am. Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for... Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
Okay. Time to Roomba this shit up, I guess. Oh god, I don't actually... I can control, like, where I'm going, but he auto moves.
Ooh.
What's happening?
Must drive Roomba.
Hang on.
Help me!
Whoops. Oh well, any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming.
I guess I'm just still a Roomba? Oh, okay. I don't know. Whatever.
Hiya, Sybil. My God, she's huge.
What was that?
I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Excuse me? Are you calling me fat?
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of a new generation, and the affirmation of hope. What's your excuse?
Yeah, I really hope that roach is just... It got vacuumed into the inventory and not like Sam's liver or something. I don't need any more weird shit tonight.
It's not my fault, Sybil. The brain is broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat. I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal people. I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you hop on that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
Ugh! You just don't understand what I'm going through, bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth. See you around, Sybil. Maybe I can find something to make her less hysterical.
Ugh! Can you believe this guy?
I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
What is that, a roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
He's the promise of a future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
Think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue freak show.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
Eh?
I knew Max's immune system was tough, but I never knew it was mixed martial arts stuff.
I don't have time for Instagram stuff. Shut up, phone.
Now craving.
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
I love Sam Jr. like a daughter.
Hey!
But I'll admit he's an acquired taste.
Corn dogs. Wait. Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume Giant Max form, go. Motor skills to full power. Neurons and stuff aligned for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate feet and legs.
Manual override active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
Oh, right. We can still walk around and stuff, though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shambling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what? Crumble Federated Consolidated Building?
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our
I don't know what that prompt's for.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close
I don't
to
like the
having
sound of
everything we
tarsal
ever
pads.
wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying...
Hold on!
Girl Stinky, no! Scampe!
I've got you now.
Damn you, skunk ape.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor
All right,
electrical impulses
catch you later,
to the lower
Rennie.
quadrants. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
So, buddy old pal.
Hiya, Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda now that you mention it. But we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
That's
No,
just
we're just in
great.
Max's stomach.
I should have
like his
known.
hat.
They always say we cockroaches can survive anything.
Yeah, no, hell looks like a call center, so don't worry about that. Although it is like 60s, 70s retro-ish.
Another party member! Oh, this is gonna be the best campaign ever!
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes, we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle
The
tissue.
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Like DDR.
Great, let's get to it so we can pick up huge stuff.
You'll have to activate the manual override first.
Override.
The impulses come through that
I
machine
want to hear
over
him say
there.
nuclear vessel.
Max has got some nerve.
Ooh, I wanna play.
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work. Huh, this is pretty much the worst video game I've ever played.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
Oh, it's Twister,
This
not
is
DDR.
going to be
Yeah.
easy.
So, apparently there's some... So...
Right foot pull. Wait a second. I didn't say
Yeah.
that.
Got it.
Sam says the opposite of whatever I picked, so I
Are
have
you
to, like,
sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
opposite it in my brain and then say the opposite. And...
Keep listening to what I say.
So left foot pistol becomes right hand bullet.
Left foot pistol.
If you say so.
Ah, now
Okay.
we're getting somewhere.
No, it's my turn now.
We will need to complete 2 more circuits to activate the manual override.
Oh, I have to use my brain tonight. What the hell? Left leg. That is a flail. Bullet? Because that's the only one that's... Oh, well, that's right leg. It needs to be left leg.
Right hand flail.
Got it.
Okay.
This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed other side to complete the ritual of quickening and...
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake and stay the course.
Like listening to James May talk about airplanes. Left hand pistol? Or, okay. Yeah, coming up with the last one isn't really like the trick here. It looks like only one of these options has the proper appendage. Oh yeah, they all have each appendage. Kind of, like all the appendages are different. And only one is the correct one, so you just need to look for that. So, left hand.
Right foot bullet.
Almost there.
Smashing job, Sam.
Oh, I don't know.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Roger that.
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
I've been hit. This wasn't supposed to happen. Error. I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dog?
Yes! A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet. Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our studies, but you must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Hey, you know who's immune to the
Who's immune to
radiation?
radiation? If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is.
Okay,
Always a
use
good
that
plan.
video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
Brilliant, Sam! This roach is pure dynamite!
He solved the manual override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
Pioneered
There you go,
it.
Sam. I took care of those arms like you wanted. Now just get over to Battery Park and you can...
Sal, are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam?
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people need something, then that kind of weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
Morn Sal? Morn Sal?
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know.
Oh.
Sam, it looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like help?
God damn it!
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control Max. Is that right?
We're going in.
I'm trying to mourn Sal!
Got a few hours left to save
Don't make me laugh!
Let's do this.
We have full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max Rescue Team, go!
Man. Man. Fine. Also, Giant Max can't run.
All right, team, we're going in.
Strutting sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little, buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Oh.
Of all the roaches I've known, Sal was the second most human.
Rip Sal.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast, my friends. Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you
No, I'm
one
mourning
more
Sal.
moment to check your work. Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began.
I'm grieving,
Have
dude.
you figured it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Civil Pandemic with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Oh, sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
The fuck?
Max's brain is a monochromatic fade bridge, gentlemen?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters.
I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
Oh, we haven't beatboxed since The Legend of Dragoon. Boom, 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 boom,
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals. Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
Did you talk about superego?
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles? No, Sam.
Yeah.
I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
Occam's razor, baby.
Okay, here's how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are gonna cut out that tumor, and then you're gonna help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them. Most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector for all the good that will do you.
Well. Nameplate.
Superego.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I am pretty rad.
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
Okay, so...
We can't control Max now. Everybody's waiting for me outside.
Oh, damn it, I keep pushing caps lock.
It's that astral projection toy we found in our basement.
No, please. You mustn't use Max's psychic powers. It will only speed up our destruction.
Just try and stop me. After you explain to me how it works.
Max in his current form is a bit more simple than he used to be. The projector will only take slides now.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
Of course, they just get thrown out on Staten Island.
Great job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right?
Ooh.
I need Max to wobble by my side as we crash land into the mysteries of the universe and chortle merrily at reality's deepest secrets.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Damn it,
Destroy
Twitch.
dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense. I can still sense that blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who.
What the hell, Twitch?
Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunk Ape.
He probably has the robot, doesn't he?
Hold on. Let's hurry up, and then we'll have more Mario time.
I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunk Ape. Yeah.
I legit have to look at the guide on my phone now to figure out what was happening, because I forgot that entire conversation. Circuit breaker. I already did the circuit breaker.
Sam, Max is acting crazy again. Are you trying to control him?
Yes.
Roger that, Mama Vasco.
Oh, I am sorry for all that.
Some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max.
It is just as annoying for me as it is for you. If you don't want to watch it and I don't want to deal with it. Wait, where's Skunk Ape's ship? I was trying to find it. I lost it. There it is.
Max, remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Did you mean to do that? Or would you like to keep controlling Max?
I want to run justadolphin.exe.
I need some me time for a while.
Because it's just a dolphin. It's not anything malicious, right? I also like the monochrome shift there. That's pretty nice.
I'd better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing. Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here. My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
I was wondering how to do that. T16K9 Sam Prime. Yeah, it seems to be running just fine now, though.
Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. These puzzles are making me thirsty.
I know, I can just edit the two things together for YouTube. I need to see what I can do for the Twitch VOD.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
So wait, it added the keys to my inventory, but Sam Prime won't have them, right? Or, oh, I guess they're dog tags.
My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart.
And toothbrush.
This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing.
Alright.
Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest. Yell! I hope this is worth it. Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Just hand over that robot?
I didn't need the shorts.
Skunk Ape?
But I appreciate them. Oh, I was trying to remember how to get up there.
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
Gordon's alive?
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Summon Mac.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Samun Mark.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Now, I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense! They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became Pharaoh, the Mole Man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
Now that I think about Mole Men, I know lots of Mole Men. There's Harry Mole Man, Shavul, who was a Mole Man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People, Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt?
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
Mole Man.
Cut it out!
Mole Man, Mole Man, Mole Man.
For the last time,
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkapi, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky, what?
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
What the hell?
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
This is important, Grandpa Stinky. Did Skunk Ape mention where he was going?
Aye, but the General has guaranteed that you Earth creatures will never find him before the domination of... I mean, he did not. I am a cantankerous human. Pah.
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that
That's what I was thinking.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pepe, mightiest of General Skunkape's warriors.
Oh no, he pulled a Star Trek Discovery.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
There's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake. And I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the 3rd degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I'm familiar with that district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries Building, 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
So, when Sam leaves the clone's body, does it just stand there like, ooh? Or what exactly goes on there? Oh, there we go. Weird camera angle. Now I'm worried about like the stream not working right. It says I'm live, but I can't trust it. Trust no one, not even the stream. So where is it a nondescript warehouse district? Just kind of poodling around. Where's Battery Park? God, I need a map of this place. Cloning chamber.
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Okay, that gives us a memory for
Keep me
that.
updated, Sam. Are you going to keep controlling Max?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Okay, astral projector. Cloning chamber slide.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Face to reasonable facsimile of my face.
Yeah, fuck him up, Flint. Oh, he's got a knife in his shoulder. Well, not anymore.
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions, Flint people. Play all you want. We'll make more.
How does it clone their berets?
Simeon, having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
Well, I guess it did clone
It's a
some
prison.
clothes from Mama
No
Bosco.
Earth prison can hold me with my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot. Our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
Well,
Looks
I guess
like some kind of fog machine.
presumably if the beret were like...
Sam. Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
If it were like hemp-based or something? Like, if it were made of plant fibers, then the cloning machine should be able to duplicate it. But then the hat would be part of the... monkey. And that's weird. So, I don't know. Yeah, well... somehow there's...
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis.
He'll just auto move through them. I was looking for some kind of actual prompt. Use projector?
It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you can make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
Oh, also, for some reason, this clone has a photo of the Devil's Toy Box.
Looks like this clone had orders to pick up the Devil's Toy Box.
Well, okay then.
Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the damned. The evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Sim Sim Salabim.
Hey, there we go.
What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
The Devil's Toy Box? They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
Talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
For $23.48.
Because I'll give you all the money I have in freelance police petty cash.
Such a pitiful amount would barely pay for one of my chest-waxing sessions.
More things to not think about.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Then I'll take my riches as ruler of the universe and donate them to cover my carbon offset.
Oh, that's not real.
Because that robot is the only thing that can save my not-so-little buddy.
You Earthlings' dependence on emotion will be your downfall. Well, that and my disintegrator beams.
Because I'll shoot you full of lead if you don't.
Sam, your earth bullets bounce off my hide like the gentle caress of a refreshing spring rain. But please, do your worst.
Well, this is awkward. I seem to have left my gun in my other pants.
That's what I was thinking.
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half this city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There! Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols cancelled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled.
Flamboozled. Tunnel to Stinkies. Where's...
You got everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
Did you hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint. That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
Sam to rescue team. Okay. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me.
Eat me.
Roger that.
Yeah, now he's just kind of gonna do whatever. Huh? Oh, Sal! Man.
Skunk Ape put this thing back together himself, so I hope it still works.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh. I think my water just broke.
Told you. And...
Pennies?
Sam, we've got to get out of here. Now.
But Max is...
There is no way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil.
It took me a second to get that pennies thing. I'll admit.
Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil. Save Sybil.
My friends, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friends, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act.
Who's this guy?
He's the personification of Max's superego.
Ah,
makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Told you so.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh? No doubt there's something in here you've overlooked.
Yeah, we got some,
It's Max's collection of ideas
there.
for novels.
That's
an
nice.
audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assume they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain.
Eli Whitney drama. Happenstance against a matter. A killing comes to Murdersburg. Are you there, Great Spirit Bear? I hear the Eli Whitney dilemma.
That's Max's gripping historical fiction thriller, The Eli Whitney Dilemma. Also, coincidentally, the name of Max's experimental fusion jazz band. It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Canuchlok.
Professor Robert von Ungwent flashed his ID card at the receptionist of the National Institute of Historical Science. The Professor von Ungwent? Hissed the receptionist. World-famous expert in pre-industrial farming implements? Thank God you've come! Suddenly, in walked Dr. Daniel DeLinnement, head of the Institute's Ancient Mysteries Department.
How much of this is there?
Robert, you may be my arch-rival and nemesis, but only you can crack the code of the cotton gin.
Oh, that much. Okay. Ugh, we're behind because of all those problems. The Mario thing's about to start.
Knutschluck wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. Why so sad? Asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. It was a clean kill. I know, sobbed Knutschluck, but there was no one here to see it.
So... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the tear duct. I wasn't exactly sure. Okay, I wasn't sure where it was.
Why does
I just
Max
knew...
have tear ducts? I can't remember the last time I saw him cry. Well, except when he was trying to lull his prey into a false sense of security. It won't do any good unless Max is crying, though.
Yeah. Okay, take two.
Knutschluck was 13, and his body was going through a strange
Oh
transformation.
no, there are multiple lines for each of them.
Hair began to pop up in weird places, and a line of razor-sharp quills had sprouted along his spine. Why so sad? Asked Paco. These changes are perfectly normal for an Inuit your age. I know, sobbed Knutschluck, but I was hoping for leathery bat-like wings.
This tear duct should be big enough to fit all of us, even Sybil. Man, I cannot get over how huge she is. All right, everybody, let's load up and make a quick getaway. Good luck, Max's superego. We're all counting on you.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll have Max back to his normal, impetuous, wonderful self in 5 minutes. Just go, and hurry.
Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct.
Yeah, and now it's an out.
That was thoroughly unpleasant.
Hey, the DeSoto.
Gesundheit!
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
That's Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing
Lincoln
us.
Pandemic also sounds like a band.
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there! The last Maintron is headed your way! He saved the city. But where did he go?
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
Max?
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence. Oh, who am I trying to kid? I'm making all this up as I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Well, it's a good thing we got sneezed out of him. We still have his Eli Whitney record, too.
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes.
We're also not going to worry that we just nuked Skunk Ape and Girl Stinky, I guess.
That should do it.
Welcome back, little buddy. What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce.
True enough.
There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe. As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
In +1 times. Yeah, pretty much.
Super Ball, come back!
Even broke Super Ball. But why is it a sad stream? I didn't want sad stream. What? No, post-credit scene. There's a post-credit scene. Get out of here, Mametron. No, it's like it's a fake out. You. Like you know that he's back. Great game! Oh no, we lost Sal and we exploded Girl Stinky and Skunk Ape. But they can't kill Max legit. Nothing can kill Max legit. It's impossible. No, I refuse to accept it. We have not yet begun to credits. Rosham clone. And us. the time machine from season 2.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible. So, want to stop some crimes?
Let's.
Ooh, push all the buttons. I want to scatter some dental retainers throughout the fossil record and see how long it takes anybody to notice.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Fuck you, game. Oh. Yeah, I knew that was the splitter for the posting. I didn't know what it would do. I just knew that that was a choice. So I just went with the adventuring one. But yeah, that's still not R max though. I guess if you get into like alternate timelines and whatnot, then it doesn't really matter on the cosmic scale, but still, that means R max is gone. I'm actually sad. Damn it. That ending didn't pick me up. Ah. I don't have time to sit here and be sad. Damn. Oh. Fine. Here, it's 10:15. We're running late because of all the technical problems we had earlier. I need to do a quick BRB. Just... And so Max is probably... Well, yeah, well, Max is a mess. So, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be processing that all night. Legit. Anyway, I don't have time to sit here and... Yeah, I don't...